Alright, so reading The Outsiders right now. Well, we finished reading it, so tell me about the book again. You said it was interesting.
It was interesting because I never read a book that has like gangs and then fighting each other and it's like they hate each other and then they're like, I'm gonna kill you and then I'm gonna take your head off or something like that. It's like really different.
Okay. It's really, really different. So you've been finding it interesting. You like it, though?
Yeah, I kind of like it. The only thing I don't like is when Dally like goes die, like without any like kind of purpose. Because he just live happy, Johnny.
Yeah, so that's good. Can you give me a summary of the book? Like, what else happened in the book? Like, I'm a friend of yours. I know you just finished reading it. I'm curious about wanting to read it myself. It's real, like, I'm a buddy of yours. I want to know about it.
Summary, let me think. Oh gosh, I'm really
So,
bad.
that's okay. No. Who's the main protagonist? Who's the main character? Pony Boy. Okay, who's Pony Boy's best friend? Johnny. Okay. What happens to Pony Boy and Johnny? What did they do?
They got in trouble.
They got in trouble? How did they get in trouble?
Let me think. Because they hang out with Cherry.
Well, they hang out with Cherry.
Oh wait,
what happens after that?
Yeah, Johnny killed Bob.
Johnny killed Bob. Why did Johnny kill Bob?
Because Johnny wants to save Pony Boy's life because Pony Boy was drowning.
Right. So Johnny and Putty Boy just killed Bob. What happened to them next? What did they do?
They ran away. They asked Allie for help, supplies and stuff, and then go to like a abandoned church.
So they go to the abandoned church. They run off. Get Dally's help. What happens after a couple of days? Not right now. Okay.
Did they say about the poem?
Yeah, well, they talked about the poem. Did anybody come and meet them at the church?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember about Dally coming up to the church?
Yes.
Okay. So what all did Dally do with Putty Boy and Johnny?
They go to like a restaurant.
Yeah, they go to Dairy Queen. So they go to the restaurant. What happens when do they go back to the church?
Yes.
They do.
And I think the church was on fire.
Yeah.
And then they went in to save the children. And then Pony Boy got out fine, but Johnny hurt his back because I think there's a thing fall on his back. And then Dally got burned because trying to save Johnny.
Right. What Pony Boy and Johnny and Dally, they save the kids, they go back into town. Is anything said about them for doing what they did?
Like what?
Is there does the town talk about them in a different way?
Alright, it's a typo. I go for it. I'm giving you a point of...
Do you remember was Pony Boy made into a hero?
Yeah, I think it's just like on the newspapers.
Yeah, it was in the newspaper. So it was in the newspaper that Pony Boy was made into a hero. What happened to Johnny?
You feel pain for a second and then you don't know.
He's in the hospital.
Pain?
He's in the hospital. So what happens after 3 days in the hospital?
Thank you.
He dies, yeah. So Johnny ended up dying of
Alright,
his
sit
injuries.
down and
What
get
does
to
he
work.
tell?
There's too much roaming around and wasting time here. And this is the class that's a bit behind.
So what does Pony Boy, or what does Johnny tell Pony Boy?
Stay gold.
Stay gold.
Stay gold.
All right. See, just takes up a little bit of questioning.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think the message of the book is? What can we learn about it? Like, how could we maybe apply some of the details in the book to our own lives?
Okay, one of them is
Take your time.
Yeah. So I think one of them is that the world is like this book is referring to like It's no matter you're like a Shosh, is that how you pronounce that? Or a greaser, you still like a human person.
You're still human, yeah. You're still a person.
And you do almost the same thing except one is richer, one is like poorer, but they still hang out with their friends. They still have hard times in their lives. And yeah, I think
That's a good thing that really could be applied. How did you figure that out from the book?
I think it's on chapter 2 when Cherry say things go rough
Yes.
over time.
So things are rough all over.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cherry. Now, in class we talked about several different strategies. We've talked about making predictions. That was like the first activity we did. We were predicting the book. The annotating, making post-it notes, so little comments in the book. Text marking, which you've been doing alongside all the reading guides stuff. Then the different sort of signpost strategies: contrast, contradiction, memory moment, aha moment, again and again, tough questions, words of the wiser. Which of these strategies have you been using the most? What's been helping you?
I don't know because I don't really use those sticky notes because I just read through the book and I forget to get the sticky notes because
Okay.
I was really curious and I didn't work much on the packets on the prediction, I like contracts and I think maybe making interpretations.
Making predictions?
Yes.
Also, I know you were always asking me questions while we were reading the book, kind of about like, does this mean this? Like, is this going to happen? So I know you definitely were doing a lot of making predictions. Was there anything else you said, and anything from the packet, the close reading packet?
Maybe a little bit of memory moments, I think.
Okay. What was an example of a memory moment?
Let me think. Sure, can I go get my notes for a second?
That's okay. I mean, you're all right. I mean, if you want to go grab me, you can go grab me.
Okay.
Big bushy screw on his face.
One of the memory moments is I think when Pony Boy like say something to Cherry about the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. That's a memory moment. That's bringing up about soda pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good one. What else? What did you learn from Pony Boy bringing up about soda pop's horse?
It's kind of sad because Soda Pop likes horse and he finally owns one, but he had to sell it back. And Pony Boy said that he really wanted to buy back Mickey Mouse, but I'm pretty sure that's most likely not gonna happen.
Yeah. So that's sort of giving up something. Sort of the unfortunate sadness that's associated with the necessary to give up some things at some time. So, all right, you did a good job. You're good.
Okay, yay.